Hello and welcome back to Tours and Tournaments. We are on the way to a university in order to upgrade our learning education to the next level. So we'll see whatever the 5-star education is for that, which would be pretty cool. And then we are, well, figuring out where we're at. Ideally, we would love to get ourselves a little extra stewardship so that we can get ourselves up to the level where we can hold more domain, which would be good. If we can't, however, we're going to need to start thinking about what's next, and it might be considering the Byzantine Empire. I don't know, they have 41,000 troops, they're allied with France. That's another 20,000 troops. That is not an easy war. That is not an easy war if we decided to go to war with the Byzantines right now. I mean, we do have a fantastic base right here, which would allow us to march in our capital, but I mean, by the same token, France aren't that far away from our capital. And and the Byzantines, aren't that far away from being able to just go around on this via sea. So, yeah, there's stuff we need to think about before doing that. Anyway, let's see what we've got and then we can move on. So, betrothed can marry. Sure. This isn't matrilineal? Wait, why is my half-sister marrying non-matrilineally? I don't know. Did I make this marriage? I don't think I made this marriage. It's not even going to be in my court. No, actually, I'm going to break that betrothal. There we go. Right, you. Let's find somebody for you to marry. Let's go... You're not even my religion? Okay, first of all, convert to my religion. There we go. Second of all, let's find you somebody to marry. Matrilineally. And we're looking for inheritable traits. And we're looking for somebody who isn't directly related to us. This guy doesn't look like he's related to us. No. Okay, that seems fine. There we go. Let's get him into court. Wonderful. Right. Sort that out. Good. Of travels to come. This person would like to read our fortune, but we have a new thing. Because we are sadistic, we can simply seal his tent and have him burned. Alright, well that works for me. Dread continues to go up, which is nice, and that was actually probably the best outcome of that event we've seen so far. Okay, I want to get here, so let's go with that one. That seems fine. We can appoint successors to some of these. You've got a successor? I'm not going to check which one needs a successor. I'm just going to go through each one and just go, we got somebody? No. We got somebody? No. Nope. Okay. And those are probably the two that we needed. Yeah. Okay. That seems fine. We can station. We already know what we're doing with that. Let's do a little reforge. Cool. Unpause. A duel demanded. Okay. I can say I'm going to fight you. And then you will join my retinue. Not my retinue, my, what's it called? Entourage. That's fine. Or this person can do it. Sure, I'll just beat you up. That's fine. We got some more stewardship. Sunday roast. We can lose stress or we can lose stress. I will lose stress. Good. Nothing we need to worry about in here. We could send children to university. You know what? Honestly, I should just send all these children to university. Wait, does that make me their guardian as well? Oh, there's a bunch of children who need guardians. Let's fix that. Let's go children who are within my court. Sort by age, because this now remembers your sort preferences, which is nice. And then we'll just work our way through these. So you have a guardian. That seems fine. You do not have a guardian. I'm going to send you to university. And I'm going to send you to university with this person educating you. Cool. Next, we have you. You need a guardian, and you need to be sent to university. Might as well use our money for something. Arnulf, you also need you already have a guardian. You need a guardian. That guardian's going to be this person, and they are going to send you to university. Nice. Next up, we have Rogenwalder. He's a folk walding, so not only does he need an education, we ideally want it to be a genius. There we go. And we're going to send you to a university. Next up we have you. You're also technically a Folkwolding. Let's find you a genius and send you to university. Right. Next up we have Orthon. We've already got him educated. We have the 6-year-old. We're her guardian. That doesn't seem right. Let's remove ourselves as a guardian and instead find somebody better to be your guardian. Like my caravan master, who will send you to university. Right. Next up, we have you. You need a guardian. Okay. The guardian's going to be our caravan master, and they're going to send you to university. Wonderful. And then that's everybody that we actually need here. Right. And that should be most of our send childs to university list. Yeah, most of them are too young. So we could send these people to university, but we'll do it when it says, this child needs an educator. That sort of thing. Do we have adults who are unmarried? That's probably worth looking at. For adults who are unmarried in our court, we have 46. That's a lot of adults who are unmarried in our court. Okay, well, yes, we do need to do this then. Oh, what's the number for knights? The knight number is... like 30? Okay. So, yeah. Most prowess numbers will not be relevant here. We're looking for people who are not already in our court, like you. And we'll get you married. That's fine. Next. You. Search matrilineal by prowess. You're already in my court. You're already in my court. You're already in my court. Robin, you got 27. You're probably the last one I'm going to do by prowess. That's fine. Next up we have Ut. Matrilineal. We're just going to look for good stats and not already in our court or our steward. You know, that sort of thing. And we're just going to get them in here. Peter. There we go. Let's get you into court. That's fine. Danis. We also want to find somebody for you to marry. How about this person? Sure. That seems fine. Next up, we have this guy. You're going to marry her. Seems fine. Next up, we have you. You cannot marry. Okay. We have Benoit. You're going to marry this person. We then have you. You're going to marry Birth. There we go. Then we have this person marrying matrilineally. Looking for good stats. How about Egil? Sure. Then, how about you? Matrilineally marry this guy. There's going to be a lot of pop-ups after this. You are going to... I don't know why I'm doing the sort of like that opposed to just clicking. You're going to marry that person. There we go. Next up. Who have we got? We have you, Jessic. You marry that person. Seems fine. And then, you know what? I'm going to let it roll. Let's let a few of these pop-ups appear. That's fine. Just wait for all these to go through. Cool. Right. So now we should be able to go back to our list. We now have 34 on our list, and we can start working our way through these. Simon. Gonna marry that person. One of the benefits from doing this, by the way, is it removes a bunch of the our courtiers from the list each time we do it. So instead of seeing like top of the list for Marshall being that same guy over and over again, we've married him off. So now there's going to be different people. So it just basically means we don't have to scroll down to find these people anymore. There we go. It's fine. Next up. Let's do that. Let's find you somebody to marry. It's okay. Next up. We have this dude. You're going to marry that person. Next up, we have this one. You're going to marry her. There we go. And then we have this guy who is going to marry that one. Right. Let's carry on. Let some of these go through again. We got a little bit more stewardship as well, just because of our traveling route, which is good. We should do more travel as well for our character at some point, but we'll do that after we do our university trip. Okay, so I can get this one, which gives us wise men trait bonuses, or I can say, give me mystic wisdom. Yeah, just give me the mystic wisdom, that's okay. Right, next up, we have another 27 characters. You're going to marry... Oh, I should also put unlanded in here. Usually don't have to do that, but we do because we saw a landed one. Sorry, not ruler. That's fine. Yeah, you can marry that person. It's alright. Amadeus, you can marry Catherine. Next up, we have Carlo. Marry that one. Then we have you matrilineally marrying this dude. There we go. We have Vitimir marrying... Oh, I'm just seeing anyone. How about you? Seems good. Right, next up we have this dude marrying her. Again, seems fine. Then we have this dude marrying her. Right, we'll let this list go through. It's grabbing a bunch more people for our court, basically, through doing this. The Architect's Digest. Rasso is lost deep in thought when our entourage arrives in the quarries of Cham. He's leaned over a large, roughly cut wooden table, absorbed in drawing something on a scroll. I lean in closer over his shoulder, drawing his attention. My lord, I did not notice you there. My sincere apologies. I inquire what he's up to, and Rasso replies, Oh, I'm drawing up my thoughts on construction and building of foundations. I'm quite the architect, you see. He smiles shyly. So I can become the owner of his drawing. Your skills would be useful at my court, or that's nice. I'm going to say that's nice. Okay, it's been snowing for days. You seem to be in quite a bit of a predicament, but fear not, for a fair price I'll help you return to your travels. Okay, sure. I'll pay the money. That's fine. We can ask our head of faith for gold. Of course I will. Why wouldn't I do that? Because it costs you 250 piety. Well, whatever. Hey, it's the person we brought back from the university. That's cool. Yeah, that seems fine. Right, next we have you. Let's marry you to this person. Next up, we have you. Let's go with that one. There we go. Next up, we have you. Again, just trying to find people with good stats, basically, to marry into. Next up, we have this one. There we go. Ideally, if they're young enough to marry, that is also a bonus, because then, you know, we can have more children in our court, and there will be more people with good traits around, which is always good for us. Right, let's wait for that to go through. Local hero, we'll do that. That's fine. That event every time we get it. Let's do it. Okay. I'm not going to eat local delicacy, because that always ends badly. That's fine. Right, let's have a look at our list. 13 characters left. We're getting there. We're getting there. You're going to marry this guy. Next up, you're a patriarch. So we have 2 religious men in our list. You're going to marry that person. Next up, we're going to have you marrying that guy matrilineally. Then we're going to have you matrilineally marrying that guy. Then we're going to have Demba matrilineally marrying Rugi. Then we're going to have you normally marrying that person. Right. Wait for our list to go through. Hey, more stewardship stuff from going to the mining settlement. That's cool. Right. How many do we have left? We have a very small list left. Wonderful. You are going to matrilineally marry this dude. Seems fine. Then you are going to matrilineally marry that dude. Then you matrilineally marry that one. Then Everard, you're gonna marry that person. And last we have Arnaud, who is betrothed. Okay, that seems good to me. That should leave us with 3 at the end of this. So she doesn't want to go down this path because she's superstitious. However, we are sadistic, so we're going down that path. She did become wounded, but hopefully that isn't the end of it for her. We've got the traveler trait, so we get a little diplomacy. Wonderful. We can demand a hostage from Sorbia. Yeah, I'll do that. It seems fine. Right. These 3 are the 3 we expected. Good. Let's just do a quick check of anybody and just see, like, are you in a position we care about and are you good, basically? Most of these people seem fine in the positions that they're in. You're terrible as a seneschal. Well, I'm going to put that guy in charge instead. Yeah, I'll take the hit. That's okay. Court jester is fine. Yeah, most of these are excellent. We have some artificer positions. Okay, that's fine. She might not be good at it, but we have 3 positions and only like 1 person for the job, so that seems fine. Right, reset to default. Good. This person is traveling to my court. That's fine. We'll mark her down there. That's okay. Right. It's not the first time I attached my knight fiddling around with some flowers. Oh, this is the one where he wants to leave our court. We will say we have room enough in our court for both of you. Sure. Rare trinkets. Nope, don't care. That's fine. What are you doing? Yeah, don't do that. Get me money. Right. Continuing our travels. Nothing we need to worry about here. Right. And homeward bound. We are going to chase down my dog because we really don't want him to go missing. Okay, she got lost trying to find my pet. That seems fair. Okay, and now we're at university. And we gained intrigue and stewardship experience from arriving at the capital of Italy, which now means that we can gain another one of these, which is centralization. Right. This seems to be the same as last time. Let's go. People from all over the known world gather at universities and religious centers to gain shared knowledge, but this is only made possible by the shared knowledge of common language, usually some ancient language of liturgy loaded with traditional authority. Unfortunately, I'm not familiar with the language of culture spoken in Milano, which is making my studies much harder than they need to be. So I can try and learn Latin. Okay. I'm going to become stressed by doing this, but I can just learn Latin. Okay, I'm just going to learn Latin. That was easy. Okay. Hey, we gained stewardship lifestyle experience just from being here. My hostage has arrived. That's fine. My vassal has been charmed by my dog, so I guess they didn't run away. Okay, today we are going to examine the anatomy of a falcon. An excited murmur spreads through the lecture hall as we all appreciate the hooded bird standing proudly on the teacher's gloved arm. Much can be learned by studying the body of animals, as the ancients taught us. Does anyone want to help me with the dissection demonstration? So we can volunteer or say very interesting. We'll volunteer. That's fine. We'll take the stress hit. The reason we're here is to get the best possible education, so we might as well go all in on it. I mean, if we get to here, we get 3 perk points. 3 perk points means that we're like just about at divided attention. So yeah, it's very worth it for us to do this. Okay. Matter of faith. This person isn't my faith. Okay, sure. We have one option and it's the option we wanted anyway. Yeah, I'm not going to be threatened. Okay, we have a Liberty War. I'm going to manage things from here. Okay, could we like... There we go. As my council plans our defense of Frisia, my hostage Arnulf is led in. Noble Emperor, you've treated me well and fairly. With ruin threatening, is it right that in Bavaria, my homeland, the knights are idle, their banners furled? He kneels. Give me leave to travel. I will carry our plea for aid to Queen Theodelinda of Bavaria. I am her blood. She will support you for my sake. Are we changing your culture? We are. I won't allow a hostage to leave, I can say. Or go in return with iron. Take a gift with you. He's more likely to return to our court. So he may cease to be my hostage in the future. But I may lose my acclaimed knight. I'm going to say no to that one. I think we're fine. Who are we at war with? Who's the head honcho? Kent is. Okay. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to raise all of our troops here. And march our way in. You may be heading to my capital, but I'm heading to your capital. Okay, 2 people are having a rivalry, screaming at each other, trying to prove whose field of study is better equipped to discuss the contributions to medicine by the Greek Gallant and Persian Razes. Something less usual, however, is that they suddenly notice me approaching and ask me to take a position. So I can choose one of their sides and say there are merits to both sides. I gain stress only if it fails. I'll say there's merits to both sides. I impressed my teachers. Cool. What have I lost? I lost my steward. That's going to be you for right this second in time. Wait for our troops to raise. They're heading to my capital. That's okay. We're going to head to Surrey. One of the boys. University and higher centres of education are always bustling with socialisation. In these hallowed halls, the students are all peers, all apprentices along the road to knowledge, which is why it can be helpful to make friends and feel part of a community. These are at least my first thoughts when Nigella approaches me, the smell of wine on her breath. Join me and my friends, Gilbert. Prove to us the might of an emperor by downing more cups than anyone else, and we shall consider you one of us. I want to gain stress if it fails, so I have to take it. I gained stress, I didn't impress them. I will wound myself, I guess. Yeah, not great, but I'll do that. Okay. Gift artifact. Nah, I don't need it, but thank you for the option. You expect a council position. Shame. I can call in my ally. I don't really need an ally. I think I'm fine. I'm no longer overwhelmed by stress, though, which is good. They're into my capital, I'm guessing? No. Okay. Well, I'm heading to their capital. We have a niece with insane traits. Good. There's a guest speaker. Students, we have an esteemed speaker joining us today. Let us welcome Archbishop Dionisi of Italy, the utmost authority on Catholic doctrine in Lombardia. Greetings. Today we'll be exploring the metaphysical conundrums and how it connects to the nature of God. Okay, so I'd say that's heretical thoughts. Furiously scribble notes, or that's fascinating. I'll say that's fascinating. I think we've got enough time to get another thing. Oh, 10 days? Oh no, I might not have enough time. Oh, and I did get 3 learning perks. I got up to... No, I didn't get to the max. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Oh, I guess you get perks in whatever your education trait is. But we got it upgraded. That's cool. So we're intrigue, learning, development growth, monthly lifestyle experience, learning lifestyle, and intrigue. Wonderful. And we got a herbs and plants book. Nice. What do I need? I need a new steward. It's going to be Freyer. That's okay. This is fine. I have 3 perks here. I'm going to take anatomical studies, wash your hands, and iron constitution. These are obviously good ones to take because they reduce your chances of getting illnesses. They're just like a really solid set of 3. Okay, so it turns out we didn't get these ones, but that's fine. We got something else to siege, and we do have something else to siege here because I created more castles. Oh no. Well, whatever. It's going to be quick sieging. I don't need this one. I will simply become musically inspired. Okay. Anything we need to worry about here? 2 children lack guardians. Catelyn, my daughter, lacks a guardian. What are you doing? You're doing a diplomacy education. Okay. Your half-sister shall educate you. And we'll send you to university. The other one is Inga, my hostage. My court jester shall educate you. Wait a second. Never mind. I need somebody who is my culture. There we go. My court poet will educate you, convert culture, and send you to university. Cool. Win this siege. Move to Kent. Okay. We're now sieging their capital. We would love them to face us because they're going to get a recently disembarked penalty, and we're much better troops. So if they come and face us, we're going to win. That's what we need to remember here. New learning perk. Stress gain is quite a nice one to get rid of as well, actually. Tip the host. This person would like me to pay him some money for hosting him, for him hosting me. I'm going to say no. I would like money from you. Okay. We've arrived. We now get some traveler stuff. So we're now at first level wanderer. So we get a health boost. That's good. Right. You win. Defeat some troops. Siege their capital, which is nice. We got a stewardship perk. Stewardship perk's going to be taxman. Okay. We've captured their heir. That's good. We're going to fight their army, which is also good. Just wipe them out. Get the next one. Cool. They are not yet at our capital. They don't really know what to do. We're heading to Surrey. That's a very quick siege. Love it. Okay. Surrey also has another castle. We've taken the first one. Let's go to the second one. Okay. Still quick sieges. Don't really know what their plan is against us here. We're going to out-siege them in a siege race. And a pet our dog? Sure, let's pet our dog. Seems good to me. Artifacts of low durability. 25 years. Yeah, okay, we could probably like wait on that a second. So we've sieged all of Kent, right? Yeah, we could potentially head over here and try and beat their army. I think our army is better, but I don't really want to test that. Let's siege the capital here. See how this goes. Don't know what their plan is. If they're heading to our capital, then we need to move, but we'll see. We'll see. I will not accuse this person. That's fine. Right. Let's keep going. Okay. Almost got this one. Right, what's happened with my hostage Arnulf languishing in Jarl Throthi's jail? My pact with Queen Theodosa has finally signed itself without purpose. Whose jail are you in? Lancaster's. Did you siege my capital? You did. You little so-and-so. I didn't even notice him sieging my capital. Get over here. Beat him up. Alright, we'll try and catch our dog. We caught our dog. That's good. We should pay the ransom for our daughter. Okay, well I can't, so that's fine. Let's go. You're forcing us to head home. He thinks we're gonna lose. I disagree. I think we're gonna stay though, and we're gonna fight it. Make sure we have the best commander that we can. I think you're pretty good. Advantage in planes. We are in planes. That's good. Let's grab ourselves this, because I have a plan. No, I want to grab ourselves that. I have a plan. The plan only works if we get attacked first. Alright, they're locked in. Perfect. Mercenaries. Start hiring. There we go. That seems like enough to me. An extra 10,000 troops. Merge them. Pick the best commander we have. Send these troops in here. I think that'll be enough. Okay. So it starts with us being slightly ahead as the defenders. We have less knights, but ours will be of higher prowess, I'm sure. Yes, they are. Okay. So let it roll. Our troops arrived, their troops arrived. That's closer than I would like. I see it tipping away from us. Let's get ourselves some more troops. Swavian band. There we go. An extra 15,000 troops under the best leader that we can find for them. Join the battle. There we go. Now we should start winning. I don't like that we're still losing. Oh my lord. This is not good. Let's get some hiring happening here. Anyone who we can hire, we will hire. Okay. That's all the money I really have to spare here. It's another 16,000 troops. We're going to have lost so many in this battle, but it's going to be worth it. Okay, we're finally pushing them back. Oh, this is what happens when you make all your vassals really good and they all have really good men-at-arms. Okay. Well, that went pretty well. Let's have a look at that last battle. It's the Battle of Rochester. We lost basically nothing. Of Delif. So yeah, this is us losing. So we went in with 88,000. They went in with 55. We lost 23 and they lost 16. So like not really good on our side. Then Kingston is the other one we won. So yeah, we won, but like we paid the price to win, right? We won because we had 40,000 golds saved up. I find Othon today looking wistful and contemplative, gazing at the people below us. I approach and rest my hand on his slumped shoulder and ask what weighs on it so heavy on his mind. Oh, uncle, I simply cannot connect with Rhinelander culture and I feel like I'd be alien to my father. I feel so much more comfortable with the practices I picked up here. Can't help but wonder, who am I? De Bourbon or Folkwalding? You can say, of course, I'm your uncle. Sure, let's see how that goes. Challenge to board game? I'm not really into doing that. Okay, we are losing ticking war score, but we should be able to get back 26% from occupied holdings, potentially. So let's see how this goes. And let's take it back our capital as well. This will be really quick. Once we get that, that's going to help out significantly here. We only need 3%. I kind of feel like we should go beat them up, but let's see what our options are. No, now we have ticking war score. We'd head to Antwerp. Like down this way. Okay. You've arrived with a claim on the Kingdom of Sweden. Okay, cool. We want Whitehaven. Whitehaven's currently held by this dude. Alright, it's yours. Doesn't bother me at all if you want it. How strong are they right now, by the way? They're not that strong. Okay. If we just stall them out, we win, by the way. Just want to throw that out here. If we stall them out for a very short amount of time, we win. March towards them. They're running from us. That's okay. We're happy to let them run because we win, right? We're gonna win if nothing happens. So we're like nothing happening is a positive thing for us. There we go. 100% war score. Valuable prisoners taken by all war participants will be released. They leave the Liberty faction, and a bunch of people are able to be imprisoned if we want them to be. We have crushed it. Right. We have a lot of prisoners that we need to deal with, mostly our vassals. Do I have my person back. No, I can demand a hostage from Bavaria again, no? Don't know why I couldn't demand the previous. Oh, I guess because the previous one is imprisoned currently. That seems fair. Right. This is all fine. Prisoners can be ransomed. Yeah. Let's wait a second or two. Just for Bavaria to... You want to pay ransom for this child? Sure, that seems okay. Okay, you want to pay ransom for this child? That also seems okay. Cool. She's going to head to her court. That's fine. Right. And with that, I am going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. It definitely shows that although we're really strong as a nation, we're not untouchable. That was a fairly small revolt within our nation, but because our vassals have so much development, like this is this area that was attacking us, their development is like really, really high. They're competitive with like Byzantium, they're competitive with Rome, right, in terms of development. So their tech and development are so high that they're now an actual threat to us if they decide that they want to be. And it definitely showed that our capital is a little bit exposed. Turns out having your capital not in the center of your realm is a little bit suboptimal for like I don't think the right way to put it, for like defense. It's great if you want trade ports. If you want trade ports, it's great. If you want like, you know, them to walk through several forts to get to you, not so great. Also, what's this internal war that's happening here? It's a war against the tyranny in Brittany. Okay, cool. Right, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.